Only 2 minutes left. God says, 3 angels are talking about your body because your health is about to take a shocking turn. It's very urgent. Open this immediately before it's too late. Don't try to skip God. My child, do not scroll past this moment because heaven is speaking directly about your body, your pain, your exhaustion, and the battle you have been silently carrying. I see the weakness that nobody else notices, and I see the fear that has been growing inside you every night. The 3 angels standing before me are not speaking about punishment, but about a sudden turning point that is about to interrupt the suffering you thought would never end. If you listen carefully until the end, you will understand why your body has been under pressure and why I am urgently calling you now before the enemy steals the healing that is already moving toward you. Type Amen if you believe. My beloved child, your body has been carrying stress that your mouth has never explained to anyone around you. People saw your smile, but they never saw the nights when you lay awake wondering why your strength kept fading and why your heart felt heavy even when your life looked normal on the outside. I watched every silent tear, every fearful thought, and every moment when you became tired of pretending that everything was fine. The angels standing near your name are speaking because heaven knows that your condition cannot continue the same way any longer. I am warning you because your health is standing at a spiritual crossroads, and the next season will not look like the last one. What has been draining your energy is not invisible to me, and what doctors, people, or even family members fail to understand has already been discussed in heaven. The enemy wanted you to feel abandoned and forgotten, but I have not taken my eyes off your body for even 1 second. I am preparing a sudden shift that will shock you because the weakness you carried for so long will not define your future forever. Before you continue listening, I ask you to like this video as an act of faith and agreement with the healing I am beginning inside your life today. My child, there were moments when you feared something serious was happening inside your body because the pain, tiredness, or emotional pressure became stronger than you expected. You tried to stay calm in front of others, while silently wondering if things would become worse in the future. I know about the hidden fear that entered your thoughts after certain symptoms, sleepless nights, or emotional breakdowns. That fear did not come from me, because I have been preparing protection around you even while you felt uncertain and weak. The 3 angels speaking about your body are carrying reports of your struggle before my throne, and they are also carrying news of restoration. 1 angel speaks about the exhaustion that entered your life after heartbreak and stress damaged your peace for too long. Another angel speaks about the silent wounds in your mind that slowly began affecting your physical strength and your emotional stability. The 3rd angel speaks about the healing season that is approaching faster than you realize, because I am not leaving you trapped in suffering forever. Many people around you never understood how much pressure your body has endured while you kept moving forward anyway. You continued helping others while secretly fighting weakness within yourself, and you carried responsibilities even when your strength felt almost gone. I saw every moment when you pushed yourself beyond your limit because you did not want to disappoint anyone around you. Heaven is now responding because your endurance has reached my heart, and I am stepping into this battle personally. Type 777 to receive blessings. My child, I need you to stop believing that your current condition is the final chapter of your story. The enemy tried to convince you that decline was inevitable and that your body would continue losing strength without relief, but those lies are breaking today. I have placed my hand over your life, and I am sending peace into places inside you that have carried fear for too long. The change that is coming will not happen because of luck, but because I have already commanded heaven to move on your behalf. You have been carrying emotional wounds that quietly affected your health more than you realized. Every betrayal, every disappointment, and every moment of rejection placed pressure on your spirit until your body also began feeling the weight of that pain. I never designed you to carry endless fear, stress, and emotional heaviness without comfort or healing. That is why I am calling you urgently now, because I want to restore not only your body, but also the peace inside your heart. The angels surrounding you are not bringing messages of destruction, but warnings filled with mercy, so you can recognize my intervention before it fully arrives. I want you to understand that your health battle did not go unnoticed in heaven, even during the moments when nobody checked on you or understood what you were facing. I have been standing beside you through every painful night and every exhausting morning. The healing process beginning now will touch places inside you that nobody else even knows are hurting. There were moments when you tried to convince yourself that things would improve on their own, but deep inside, you sensed that something needed to change. I am speaking now because the healing season I prepared for you is drawing closer, and I do not want fear to stop you from receiving what I am sending. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have spent too much time carrying silent worries about your health while trying to appear strong for everyone else around you. Many people looked at your outward appearance and assumed you were fine, but they never understood how often your mind became overwhelmed with concern about your body. I saw the nights when your thoughts became restless and your heart quietly trembled over symptoms, weakness, or unexplained fatigue. I never abandoned you during those moments, and I never stopped watching over the condition of your body with love and protection. The angels standing around your life are not ignoring your struggle because heaven takes your pain seriously. One angel speaks about the emotional exhaustion that slowly drained your energy over time and caused your body to feel worn down. Another angel speaks about the fear you kept hidden from others because you did not want anyone to know how deeply worried you truly felt inside. The third angel is declaring restoration and strength because I am preparing to reverse things the enemy hoped would continue destroying your peace. Type yes to affirm. My beloved child, there were times when you questioned why your body reacted the way it did even after you prayed, rested, or tried to stay hopeful. You became frustrated because the answers did not arrive as quickly as you expected, and the waiting began affecting your spirit. I know how discouraging it felt to wake up carrying the same pain, the same weakness, or the same emotional heaviness day after day. Still, I kept protecting you even in moments when you felt close to giving up entirely. The enemy tried to use fear against you because fear weakens the heart and clouds the mind with hopeless thoughts. That is why I am calling you to pay attention now, before despair convinces you that your future cannot improve. Your body is not forgotten, your prayers are not ignored, and your tears have not disappeared into silence. I have heard every cry that escaped your heart, even the ones you never spoke aloud to another person. My child, I want you to understand that healing does not always begin where people can immediately see it. Sometimes I first restore the broken places inside the soul before the body itself begins to change. The wounds from betrayal, disappointment, loneliness, and emotional pressure have weighed heavily upon you, and those burdens affected your peace more than you realized. I am now beginning to remove heaviness from your spirit because your healing journey cannot fully begin while fear continues controlling your heart. You often carried stress quietly because you believed nobody would truly understand what you were facing. You smiled during conversations while secretly fighting exhaustion inside your body and anxiety inside your thoughts. I watched you continue helping others even while your own strength felt weak, and I saw how tired you became from constantly pretending to be okay. Heaven honors your endurance, and your faithfulness has not gone unseen before me. There are people around you who assumed your struggle was small simply because they could not physically see what was happening inside you. They did not understand how many times you fought discouragement in private while still trying to live normally in public. I want you to know that I understand every hidden battle completely. Nothing about your condition has ever been invisible to me, and that is why my hand is beginning to move over your life now. Type 222 if you trust God. My beloved child, you have entered a season where I am teaching you not to surrender your mind to fear anymore. The enemy repeatedly tried to convince you that every discomfort meant disaster and every difficult moment meant hopelessness. Those thoughts were meant to steal your peace and weaken your trust in me. I am now restoring calmness within you because panic and fear are not the inheritance I prepared for your life. There is a reason your spirit kept feeling drawn toward prayer, worship, and quiet moments with me during this difficult season. Deep inside, your soul recognized that heaven was trying to pull you closer before the next chapter of healing arrived. I have been preparing you emotionally, spiritually, and mentally for restoration, because the change ahead will require stronger faith than before. What I am doing inside your life will not only strengthen your body, but it will also strengthen your relationship with me. My child, I know there were moments when you became angry, confused, or emotionally exhausted from carrying this burden for so long. You wondered why healing seemed delayed while others around you appeared healthy and carefree. You questioned why your own journey became filled with waiting, uncertainty, and silent battles that nobody else seemed to notice. Even in those moments, I stayed beside you with patience and mercy, because my love for you never changed. The three angels speaking about your body are also speaking about your future, because your life still carries purpose that has not yet been fulfilled. The enemy wanted weakness to distract you from the calling I placed over your life, but I refuse to allow darkness to destroy what I created with intention. Your future still contains moments of joy, peace, laughter, and strength that you have not yet experienced. This difficult season was never meant to become your permanent identity. My beloved child, I am asking you to stop speaking hopelessness over yourself. Stop telling yourself that nothing will improve, and stop allowing fear to become stronger than faith inside your thoughts. Your body hears the words you speak, and your spirit responds to the atmosphere you create around your life. Begin speaking life, peace, healing, and trust, because heaven is already responding to the faith rising inside you. I am also surrounding you with protection because not every attack against your body was physical alone. Some of the battles you faced were spiritual pressures meant to drain your peace, isolate your mind, and weaken your confidence in me. That is why certain seasons felt unusually heavy even when you could not explain why. I am breaking those chains now because I did not create you to live under endless fear and emotional torment. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million year old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There were nights when you sat alone thinking about your health, while everyone around you slept peacefully without concern. Your mind replayed symptoms, fears, and painful possibilities until your heart became overwhelmed with anxiety. I saw how deeply those thoughts affected your peace, and how often you carried emotional heaviness without speaking about it openly. My beloved child, I am speaking urgently now because I do not want fear to keep poisoning your spirit while I am already preparing restoration for your life. The three angels speaking about your body are also speaking about the hidden emotional damage that has quietly drained your strength over the years. They have witnessed how stress settled into your heart after disappointments, betrayals, financial struggles, and emotional pain piled heavily upon you. Your body carried burdens your soul was never meant to carry alone for this long. Heaven understands that some of your exhaustion did not come from physical weakness alone, but from emotional wounds that never fully healed. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. My child, I need you to stop blaming yourself for every struggle happening inside your body. The enemy tried to convince you that your weakness meant failure, punishment, or abandonment. But those lies do not come from me. I am a father who protects, restores, and carries my children through difficult seasons, even when they feel fragile and uncertain. Your current struggle does not cancel the love I have for you, and it does not erase the purpose I still placed over your future. You have spent too much time expecting bad news and preparing your heart for disappointment because fear slowly trained your mind to expect the worst. Even when moments of hope appeared, anxiety quickly returned and tried to overpower your peace again. I saw the emotional battle taking place inside you long before anyone else recognized how tired your spirit had become. That is why I am calling you back into trust, because fear cannot remain stronger than faith inside your heart any longer. My beloved child, I am restoring your ability to hope again because hopelessness has weighed heavily on your spirit. You became tired of waiting for change and exhausted from carrying invisible battles that nobody around you truly understood. Some days you smiled outwardly while secretly feeling emotionally crushed within yourself. I never ignored those hidden cries, and the angels standing around your life have carried every tear before my throne. The enemy attacked your peace because peace is connected to your strength, and once fear enters the mind, it slowly weakens the body as well. That is why certain seasons felt unusually heavy, even when you tried to remain positive and faithful. You kept wondering why your energy disappeared so quickly, and why your thoughts became restless during quiet moments. I am now removing the chains of fear from your spirit, because your healing cannot fully bloom while panic still controls your heart. There were moments when you thought nobody cared enough to notice your struggle, but heaven never stopped watching you. I saw you continue helping others while carrying your own pain silently inside. I watched you encourage people around you while privately feeling emotionally drained and physically exhausted yourself. Your faithfulness during suffering has touched heaven deeply, and I am responding to your endurance with mercy and healing. Type 1010 to claim miracles. My child, your body has heard too many words of fear, negativity, and hopelessness over the past seasons. Some of those words came from people around you, while others came from your own worried thoughts during difficult nights. I am asking you now to begin speaking life over yourself again, because your spirit responds to the atmosphere surrounding your life. When you declare peace, healing, strength, and trust, your heart begins aligning itself with the restoration I am already sending toward you. The three angels speaking over your life are not only discussing your current condition, but also the future that still awaits you. They are speaking about the joy you thought you lost forever and the strength you feared would never return again. They are speaking about the peace that will slowly replace the anxiety that has troubled your mind for so long. Most importantly, they are speaking about my hand resting over your life with protection, even during seasons when you felt uncertain and weak. My beloved child, I know there were moments when you became angry at yourself because you felt your body slowing down while responsibilities around you continued increasing. You wanted to stay strong for your family, your work, and the people who depended on you, but secretly you felt close to breaking emotionally. I saw how deeply you feared disappointing others because of your struggles. I never judged you during those moments because I understood how heavy your burden had become. You often pushed yourself beyond your limits because you feared what would happen if you stopped to rest. Even while exhausted, you kept carrying responsibilities and emotional pressure without giving yourself time to heal properly. Your body became tired because your soul had been carrying too much weight for too long. That is why I am inviting you into a season of restoration where peace, rest, and healing will begin strengthening you from within. My child, there are blessings still attached to your future that sickness, fear, and exhaustion cannot steal away from you. The enemy wanted you to believe your best days were already behind you, but I am declaring that your future still carries joy and purpose. There are moments of laughter, peace, and victory waiting ahead that you cannot yet fully see. I have not abandoned the plans I created for your life simply because you entered a difficult season. I want you to understand that healing is sometimes gradual, because I am also teaching your spirit to depend on me more deeply than before. Through this struggle, your heart has cried out to me in ways it never did during easier seasons. You learned how fragile life can feel, and you discovered how desperately your soul needs my presence every single day. Even this painful season has been drawing you closer to my heart, and I will not waste the tears you have cried. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The angels surrounding your life are speaking peace over your future because heaven already sees restoration approaching, even when you cannot fully see it yourself. One angel speaks comfort into your emotional wounds so your heart can begin breathing again without constant fear. Another angel speaks strength over your body because weakness will not remain forever in your story. The third angel declares protection because I am standing guard over your life while healing continues unfolding. My beloved child, stop believing that you are alone in this struggle because I have remained beside you every moment. I was there during the fearful nights, the painful mornings, and the moments when anxiety tried to overwhelm your spirit completely. I never stepped away from your side, even when you felt emotionally exhausted and spiritually weak. My hand is still covering your life, and my love is still surrounding your body with mercy and protection. Many times you forced yourself to smile while secretly wondering how much longer you could continue carrying this pressure. I watched every hidden struggle, and I am speaking to you now because heaven has not ignored the condition of your body or the weariness inside your spirit. You became used to hiding your pain because you feared becoming a burden to the people around you. Even during moments when you desperately needed comfort, you often stayed silent and carried the weight alone inside your heart. I saw how loneliness slowly mixed with fear until your mind became filled with restless thoughts about your future and your health. My beloved child, I am calling you back into peace because I never created you to live trapped inside constant anxiety and emotional exhaustion. The angels surrounding your life are speaking gently over your condition because they have witnessed every battle that unfolded within you. One angel speaks about the heaviness that entered your body after long seasons of stress and emotional pain. Another angel speaks about the discouragement that tried to steal your faith whenever healing seemed delayed or impossible. The third angel is declaring that restoration is approaching because I have already begun moving in places you cannot yet fully see. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. My child, I know there were moments when you became frightened by the changes happening inside your body because the symptoms felt unfamiliar and overwhelming. Fear whispered terrible possibilities into your mind during quiet nights when nobody else knew what you were thinking about. You tried to calm yourself, but anxiety kept returning again and again until your heart became tired from carrying so much worry. I am speaking urgently because fear has stayed in your spirit for too long, and I am now calling you into a deeper trust in me. There were seasons when you searched desperately for answers because you simply wanted peace to return to your life again. You became exhausted from overthinking every feeling inside your body and trying to understand why your strength seemed to disappear so quickly. I watched you carry emotional pressure while still trying to remain strong for others around you. Even when your faith felt weak and your heart felt confused, I stayed beside you without abandoning you for even one moment. My beloved child, you are not being punished, forgotten, or rejected because of this struggle. The enemy wanted you to believe that your suffering meant I had stepped away from your life, but that lie is breaking today. I have remained near you through every painful night and every fearful morning. My hand has continued protecting you even during moments when you felt emotionally overwhelmed and spiritually exhausted. The healing process I am beginning inside you is not only about removing pain from your body, but also about restoring peace to your mind. Your thoughts have been under attack for too long because fear kept replaying hopeless scenarios inside your heart. The enemy understood that if your mind became filled with despair, your strength would slowly weaken as well. I am now breathing peace over your thoughts, so your spirit can begin resting again without constant panic controlling you. My child, I know there were times when you cried privately because you felt misunderstood by the people around you. Some individuals minimized your struggle because they could not physically see the emotional and physical battles taking place inside you. You often wished someone would truly understand how tired and overwhelmed you felt without forcing you to explain everything repeatedly. Heaven understood your pain completely, even during moments when nobody else recognized the depth of your suffering. Type Amen if you believe in healing. The three angels speaking over your body are carrying words of comfort because heaven knows how long you have endured this burden silently. One angel is speaking strength over your exhausted body because weakness will not remain permanent in your story. Another angel is speaking peace over your anxious mind because fear cannot continue ruling your thoughts forever. The third angel is declaring protection because I am guarding your future while restoration unfolds little by little inside your life. My beloved child, there are still beautiful days waiting ahead for you, even if your current season feels dark and uncertain right now. The enemy tried to convince you that joy would never fully return, and that your life would remain trapped inside fear and exhaustion. Those lies were never from me, because I still have purpose, peace, and blessings prepared for your future. What you are facing now is not the final chapter of your story. I know you became tired of pretending everything was okay when deep inside you felt emotionally drained and physically weak. You carried responsibilities while secretly wondering how much longer your strength could continue holding everything together. Even during moments when you felt close to breaking, you kept moving forward because your heart refused to completely surrender. Heaven saw every act of endurance, and your perseverance has not gone unnoticed before me. My child, some of the heaviness inside your body began during seasons when your heart experienced deep emotional pain. Stress, heartbreak, Disappointment, betrayal, and loneliness slowly placed pressure on your spirit until your body also began feeling overwhelmed. You tried to continue functioning normally while carrying wounds that never truly healed within your soul. I am now restoring the broken places inside your heart, because emotional healing and physical healing are connected more deeply than you realize. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There were moments when you questioned why healing seemed delayed while others around you appeared carefree and strong. You wondered why your own journey became filled with waiting, uncertainty, and emotional exhaustion instead of immediate relief. I heard every frustrated prayer and every tear that fell from your eyes during those difficult nights. Even in silence, I was still working behind the scenes for your protection and restoration. My beloved child, stop allowing fear to speak louder than faith inside your life. Fear tells you that nothing will improve, but faith reminds you that I am still able to change what seems impossible. Fear tries to trap your mind inside hopeless thoughts, but my voice calls you toward peace and trust instead. I need you to keep believing that healing is still possible, because I have not abandoned the plans I prepared for your future. The angels surrounding your life are also speaking about the people connected to your journey, because some individuals will witness the restoration I bring into your life. They watched you struggle quietly, but they will also see the strength and peace I place inside you during the next season. Your testimony will encourage others who secretly feel exhausted, discouraged, and afraid inside their own battles. I will use your story to remind people that I still restore weary hearts and weakened bodies. My child, I want you to stop carrying shame about your weakness, because weakness does not make you less valuable in my eyes. During your hardest moments, you still continued seeking me, praying, hoping, and trying to remain faithful despite your exhaustion. That faithfulness has touched heaven deeply because you kept holding on even when life felt painfully heavy. I am now responding with mercy, comfort, and renewed strength for your journey ahead. You are entering a season where peace will slowly replace panic, and where hope will begin rising again inside your heart. The emotional storms that once overwhelmed your thoughts will not remain permanent in your life forever. I am teaching you how to rest in my presence instead of constantly living in fear about tomorrow. My protection is still surrounding you, and my healing power is still moving over your body even now. Your body felt tired, your heart felt restless, and your spirit quietly longed for relief that seemed delayed again and again. I am speaking to you now because heaven has heard every silent cry that escaped your soul during those painful moments. You tried to stay strong in front of people who never fully understood what you were carrying inside. Some saw your smile and assumed you were doing well, while others dismissed your struggle because they could not physically see the battle within you. Deep inside, you sometimes felt alone because explaining your pain became exhausting and emotionally draining. My beloved child, I never once misunderstood your suffering, and I have remained beside you through every hidden struggle. The angels speaking over your body have watched the emotional pressure that slowly built up inside your life over many seasons. They saw how stress entered your thoughts after disappointments, financial pressure, broken trust, and emotional heartbreak wounded your spirit deeply. Your body became tired because your soul carried burdens heavier than you were meant to handle alone. I am now stepping into those wounded places, because restoration is beginning in areas where pain has lingered too long. Type 777 to receive blessings. My child, I know there were nights when fear became so loud inside your mind that sleep itself felt difficult. You replayed worries repeatedly and wondered if your body would ever fully feel normal again. Anxiety whispered hopeless thoughts, while exhaustion slowly weakened your confidence and peace. I am calling you urgently back into trust, because fear has occupied too much space inside your heart for too long. The enemy wanted you trapped in panic, because panic weakens your spirit and steals your ability to rest in my presence. That is why certain seasons felt emotionally overwhelming, even when you tried your best to remain faithful and positive. Fear kept trying to convince you that disaster was always near and that healing was far away from your life. Today I am reminding you that my power is still greater than every fearful thought attacking your peace. My beloved child, I saw how many times you searched for answers while silently carrying emotional exhaustion within yourself. You became tired of overthinking every symptom, every feeling, and every difficult moment inside your body. Some days you tried to encourage yourself, yet deep inside your heart still felt uncertain and weary. Even during those moments when your faith struggled, I never stepped away from you. The three angels surrounding your life are not speaking words of hopelessness over you. One angel is speaking calmness into your restless thoughts because your mind needs peace again. Another angel is speaking strength over your tired body because exhaustion will not remain forever in your future. The third angel is speaking healing because I am already moving in ways you cannot fully see with your eyes yet. There were moments when you questioned why life suddenly became heavier than before and why your strength seemed to fade without warning. You felt frustrated because you wanted to continue living normally, while your body and emotions quietly battled exhaustion within you. I saw how often you forced yourself to continue moving even when your heart desperately needed rest. Heaven honors your endurance because you kept going despite the heaviness pressing against your spirit. Type yes to affirm. My child, stop believing that weakness makes you less valuable or less loved in my eyes. The enemy tried to make you feel ashamed of your struggle so you would isolate yourself emotionally and spiritually from others. Those lies never came from me because I have always remained close to the broken-hearted and weary. I do not turn away from my children during difficult seasons, and I have not turned away from you now. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You carried responsibilities while secretly feeling close to emotional collapse many times. You worried about disappointing people around you because your energy and strength no longer felt the same as before. I saw how deeply you cared for others, even while your own heart quietly cried for help and comfort. My beloved child, your compassion during suffering has touched heaven more than you realize. The emotional wounds inside you affected your body more deeply than you understood at first. Stress, grief, betrayal, loneliness, and fear slowly drained your peace until your spirit became tired and overwhelmed. You tried to continue pretending everything was fine because you feared becoming a burden to others around you. I am now healing those hidden emotional wounds because your restoration must begin from within your heart as well. My child, there are still beautiful moments waiting ahead for you despite what fear keeps trying to whisper into your thoughts. The enemy wanted you convinced that your best days were already behind you and that weakness would define your future forever. Those thoughts do not come from me because I still have peace, joy, purpose, and strength prepared for your life ahead. Your story is not ending in despair because I am still writing restoration into your future. The angels speaking over your body are also speaking protection around your life because I have been shielding you from dangers you never even noticed. There were moments when situations could have become far worse, yet my mercy quietly stood between you and destruction. Even during nights when fear overwhelmed your heart, my hand remained firmly over your life. You survived difficult seasons not because of luck, but because heaven never stopped guarding you. Type 222 if you trust God. My beloved child, I need you to stop speaking hopeless words over your future. Your spirit becomes weaker when your thoughts are constantly filled with defeat and fear. I want you to begin declaring peace, healing, strength, and restoration, because heaven responds to faith spoken with trust. The words you release over your life carry weight inside your spirit, and I want your heart aligned with hope again instead of despair. There were times when you became angry because healing did not arrive as quickly as you expected. You prayed, waited, and hoped for relief, yet the struggle sometimes continued longer than you understood. I heard every frustrated prayer and every exhausted cry that came from your heart during those moments. Even when answers seemed delayed, I was still working behind the scenes for your protection and future restoration. My child, I know you became tired of feeling emotionally drained all the time. You missed the version of yourself that once felt energetic, peaceful, and emotionally light before fear and exhaustion entered your life so heavily. Deep inside, you longed to feel normal again without constantly carrying anxious thoughts about your body and future. I am now restoring peace slowly into your spirit because your soul needs healing just as much as your body does. The three angels speaking over your life are carrying reminders that you are not abandoned despite what your emotions sometimes tell you. One angel is reminding you that my love has never changed during your difficult season. Another angel is reminding you that your tears were never ignored, even when nobody around you understood your pain. The third angel is declaring that healing is still possible because my power has not weakened and my mercy has not run out. My beloved child, I am teaching you how to lean on me instead of leaning completely on fear and human understanding. This difficult season has pushed you closer to prayer, closer to reflection, and closer to recognizing how deeply your soul needs my presence. Even through pain and uncertainty, I have been drawing your heart nearer to me. The struggle you faced will not be wasted because it is strengthening your spirit in ways you cannot fully see right now. You are entering a season where peace will begin replacing panic little by little. Your heart will not always feel trapped under constant fear, and your thoughts will not always remain clouded by exhaustion and anxiety. I am breathing fresh hope into your life because your future still carries purpose beyond this difficult chapter. My healing hand is still resting over your body, your mind, and your spirit today. You carried hidden fears about your health while still trying to fulfill responsibilities, smile around others, and continue acting strong. I watched every moment when you felt close to breaking, and I am still holding you even now. You often wondered why your mind could not fully rest anymore. Fear kept returning unexpectedly and filled your thoughts with worries about your body, your future, and the unknown things ahead of you. Even during quiet moments, anxiety sometimes rushed into your heart and stole the peace you desperately needed. My beloved child, I am speaking to you now because I want to break the grip fear has held over your spirit for far too long. The angels standing around your life have witnessed every hidden burden that slowly weakened your strength over time. One angel speaks about the stress you carried silently while pretending to be okay in front of people who never understood your pain. Another angel speaks about the emotional wounds left behind by disappointment, betrayal, rejection, and loneliness that quietly drained your peace. The third angel declares restoration because I am preparing to renew your strength in ways you cannot yet fully imagine. Type 1010 to claim miracles. My child, there were moments when you became afraid of your own thoughts because fear painted terrible pictures inside your mind. You tried to remain calm, yet anxiety repeatedly returned and made you wonder if things would ever truly improve again. I saw how exhausted your spirit became from carrying invisible battles every single day without relief. Even while fear surrounded your mind, my hand never stopped covering your life with protection and mercy. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now, it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The enemy wanted you trapped in hopelessness, because hopelessness weakens the soul little by little. That is why certain nights felt unbearably heavy and certain mornings felt difficult before they even began. Fear kept trying to convince you that healing was impossible and that your future would always remain overshadowed by exhaustion and uncertainty. I am reminding you now that my power has not weakened, and my love for you has never changed, my beloved child. Your body has been affected by emotional pressure more deeply than you fully realized. Every season of heartbreak, stress, disappointment, and emotional exhaustion placed weight upon your spirit, until your body also began responding to that heaviness. You carried wounds silently because you feared nobody would truly understand what you felt inside. I am now restoring peace within your soul because healing must reach both your heart and your body together. There were times when you felt guilty for becoming weak because you wanted to continue helping everyone around you without slowing down. You pushed yourself beyond your limits while secretly longing for comfort, rest, and understanding from someone who truly cared. I saw how hard you tried to remain dependable even while your own strength quietly faded. Heaven has not ignored your endurance, and I am responding with compassion because your suffering has reached my heart. Type Amen if you believe in God's protection. My child, I need you to stop believing that your difficult season means you have been abandoned. The enemy tried to whisper that I was distant from your pain, but I have remained closer than you realize through every fearful moment. I was there during the nights when tears quietly fell from your eyes, and during the mornings when exhaustion sat heavily upon your body. Even when you struggled to feel my presence, I never once stepped away from your side. The three angels speaking over your body are carrying messages of hope because heaven already sees restoration approaching. One angel speaks strength into the weak places inside you because your exhaustion will not remain forever. Another angel speaks calmness into your anxious thoughts because fear cannot continue ruling your spirit permanently. The third angel speaks healing because my hand is already moving through your life in ways hidden from human eyes. My beloved child, there are blessings still attached to your future that fear cannot destroy. The enemy wanted you to believe that your best days were already gone and that weakness would define the rest of your life. Those lies do not come from me, because your future still carries joy, peace, purpose, and renewed strength. I still have beautiful moments waiting ahead for you, despite the darkness you have faced recently. You became emotionally exhausted because you carried too much by yourself for too long. You tried to remain strong while suppressing your fears, worries, disappointments, and emotional pain deep inside your heart. Over time, your soul became weary from holding everything silently without true rest. I am now calling you into a season where your spirit can finally begin breathing again without constant heaviness crushing your peace. My child, I know there were moments when you looked at others and wondered why life seemed easier for them while your own journey felt filled with struggle. You questioned why healing seemed delayed and why fear continued returning no matter how hard you prayed. I heard every frustrated thought and every exhausted prayer spoken from your heart. Even during silence, I continued working for your protection and future restoration. The angels surrounding your life are also speaking about the courage hidden inside you that you often fail to recognize. Despite your fear, you kept moving forward day after day without giving up completely. Despite your exhaustion, you still searched for hope and continued calling out to me during difficult moments. Heaven honors that perseverance, because many people would have surrendered under the weight you carried silently. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. My beloved child, I want you to understand that peace is returning to your life little by little. The emotional storms that overwhelmed your thoughts will not remain forever, because I am teaching your spirit how to rest in my presence again. Fear tried to train your mind to expect disaster constantly, but I am renewing your heart with trust instead. You will not always feel trapped under the weight of anxiety and exhaustion the way you do now. There are people around you who never fully understood how much emotional pain affected your body and spirit together. They only saw small portions of your struggle while heaven witnessed every hidden tear and fearful thought. I understood the pressure inside your heart, even when you could not explain it clearly to anyone else. My beloved child, nothing about your suffering has ever been invisible to me. You have entered a season where I am teaching you to lean on me more deeply than before. During easier seasons, your heart became distracted by many things, but this difficult chapter pushed you closer to prayer and reflection. Even through fear and exhaustion, your soul kept searching for my presence, because deep inside you knew I was your refuge. I will not waste the tears you have cried, because they are drawing you into deeper trust and stronger faith. My child, stop speaking hopelessness over your future, because your life is not ending in despair. The enemy keeps trying to convince you that nothing will improve, so your spirit becomes weaker and weaker over time. I need you to begin declaring healing, peace, strength, and restoration, because faith creates room for hope to grow again inside your heart. Your words matter more than you realize, and I want your spirit aligned with trust instead of fear. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine, but this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. The 3 angels speaking over your body are carrying reminders that your healing journey is already unfolding, even if you cannot fully see every step yet. One angel reminds you that my mercy is still covering your life every single day. Another angel reminds you that your tears were never ignored during the nights when fear overwhelmed your thoughts. The 3rd angel declares that restoration is approaching because I still perform miracles for weary hearts and weakened bodies. You tried to remain calm in front of others, while silently fighting battles inside your mind that nobody else truly understood. I saw every hidden moment of fear, and I am still standing beside you with love, protection, and mercy covering your life. You often felt frustrated because you wanted answers immediately, yet your journey seemed filled with waiting and uncertainty instead. Some nights you searched endlessly for reassurance because your heart desperately longed for peace again. Fear kept whispering that something terrible was ahead, and your spirit slowly became exhausted from carrying those thoughts repeatedly. My beloved child, I am speaking urgently because I want to break the cycle of fear that has weighed heavily upon your soul for too long. The angels speaking over your body have witnessed every moment when emotional pain quietly affected your strength. One angel speaks about the burden of stress that slowly entered your life after difficult seasons, left your spirit overwhelmed and tired. Another angel speaks about the loneliness you carried because you often felt nobody completely understood what was happening inside your heart. The third angel declares healing and restoration because heaven has already begun moving over your life in ways you cannot fully see yet. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. My child, there were times when you became emotionally drained from constantly pretending to be stronger than you truly felt. You smiled around others while secretly battling exhaustion, fear, and discouragement within yourself. I saw how often you pushed your own feelings aside because you did not want anyone to worry about you. Even during those hidden moments of weakness, my hand remained firmly over your life, with protection and care. The enemy wanted you trapped inside hopeless thinking because hopelessness weakens both the mind and the spirit over time. That is why fear repeatedly returned even during moments when you tried to feel hopeful again. The enemy hoped anxiety would slowly convince you that healing was impossible and that your future could never improve. I am reminding you now that my power is still greater than every fear attacking your heart and every burden pressing against your body. My beloved child, your body has carried the weight of emotional pain much longer than people around you realize. Every disappointment, betrayal, heartbreak, and stressful season slowly placed pressure on your spirit until exhaustion reached deep into your body as well. You tried to remain faithful while silently carrying emotional wounds that never fully healed inside you. I am now restoring those wounded places because your healing journey includes both your soul and your body together. There were moments when you questioned why your peace disappeared so quickly, even during ordinary days. Fear kept interrupting your thoughts and making your spirit restless, even when nothing dangerous was happening around you. I saw how exhausting it became to constantly feel alert, worried, and emotionally overwhelmed without relief. My child, I am calling your heart back into calmness because you were never created to live trapped inside endless anxiety. Type 222 if you trust God. The three angels speaking over your life are carrying words of comfort because heaven understands how long you have silently endured this struggle. One angel is speaking peace over your mind because your thoughts need rest again. Another angel is speaking strength over your body because weakness will not remain your permanent condition forever. The third angel is speaking protection because I am still guarding your life, even during moments when fear tries convincing you otherwise. My beloved child, I know there were days when your body felt too tired to keep carrying all the responsibilities surrounding you. You wanted to continue helping others, supporting loved ones, and fulfilling expectations, yet deep inside your spirit felt close to breaking. Even while exhausted, you kept moving forward because your heart still carried love and compassion for others around you. Heaven saw your perseverance, and your faithfulness during difficult seasons has not gone unnoticed before me. You often blamed yourself for becoming weak, but I never looked at you with disappointment. I saw a tired soul trying to survive emotional storms while still holding on to faith the best way possible. The enemy tried to make you feel ashamed of your struggle so you would isolate yourself and believe you had failed somehow. Those lies do not come from me because I remain closest to my children during the moments when they feel weakest and most afraid. My child, there are still blessings attached to your future that fear cannot cancel. The enemy wanted you convinced that your best days had already passed and that your future would remain trapped under weakness and uncertainty forever. I am declaring over your life that peace, joy, strength, and restoration are still waiting ahead for you. What you are facing right now is not the ending of your story because I am still working within your life. The emotional exhaustion inside you grew heavier because you carried too much pain silently for too long. You worried constantly about your health, your future, your responsibilities, and the unknown things ahead. Over time, your body became tired because your spirit was already carrying overwhelming pressure inside. I am now teaching your soul how to breathe again without fear, controlling every thought and emotion within you. Type yes to affirm. My beloved child, I know there were moments when you felt angry because healing did not happen as quickly as you hoped. You prayed, waited, searched for peace, and tried to remain hopeful, yet the struggle sometimes seemed endless in your eyes. I heard every frustrated prayer and every exhausted cry spoken quietly from your heart. Even while you felt uncertain, I continued protecting you and preparing restoration beyond what you could currently see. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The angels surrounding your life are also speaking about the strength hidden inside you that you often fail to recognize. Despite your fear, you kept getting up each day and continuing forward without completely surrendering to despair. Despite your exhaustion, you still searched for my presence during difficult moments, because deep inside your soul still trusted me. Heaven honors that endurance because many people would have given up under the same weight you carried. My child, stop allowing fear to speak louder than faith inside your heart. Fear tells you that your future is dark and hopeless, but my voice reminds you that healing and peace are still possible through me. Fear keeps your mind trapped inside panic, while faith allows your spirit to rest in my promises and protection. I need you to keep choosing trust, even when emotions try pulling you back toward despair. There are people connected to your life who will one day witness the restoration I bring into your journey. They saw the exhaustion in your eyes and the heaviness you quietly carried during difficult seasons. They may not have fully understood your pain, but they will see the strength and peace I place inside you during the next chapter of your life. Your testimony will remind others that I still heal weary hearts and strengthen tired souls. My beloved child, I want you to stop carrying shame over your struggle because weakness does not make you worthless. During your hardest nights, you still continued reaching for me, even while fear surrounded your thoughts. Your faith may have felt small at times, but you never completely stopped seeking my help and protection. That perseverance has touched heaven deeply because you continued holding on despite everything trying to pull you into hopelessness. The 3 angels speaking over your body are declaring that your current condition will not define your identity forever. One angel reminds you that my mercy renews every morning, even after difficult nights filled with fear. Another angel reminds you that your tears were collected and never ignored by heaven. The third angel declares that restoration is unfolding because I am still the God who heals, comforts, strengthens, and protects my children. My child, you are entering a season where peace will slowly begin replacing panic inside your spirit. Your thoughts will not always remain overwhelmed by fear, and your body will not always feel crushed beneath emotional exhaustion. I am restoring calmness to your heart because your soul desperately needs rest after carrying so much heaviness for so long.